In this video, we will explore the toolpathing preview functionality of ATU. A geometry file has been loaded. It contains build part geometry and a support structure. The geometry can be watched in the 3D view. In the exposure preview, only a single layer is shown at a time. The vertical slider can be used to move through the layers. On the left side, there are a couple of view controls. The display of the original geometry can be enabled or disabled. This is the layer data derived from the input file. The same can be done with the pre-processed input geometry. This is the input geometry after the pre-processing step is applied. Part shadows can be enabled for original or pre-processed input geometry. The hatch section allows to visualize the toolpaths which are calculated by the JavaScript code in the current project. Path starting points can be shown as small circles. Arrows can be enabled to visualize the path's direction. Skips are the motion vectors from a toolpath end to the next toolpath start. If overlaps are enabled, then overlapping toolpath vectors are highlighted. Let's find a layer where this actually happens. Here we see that the area filling toolpath is overlapping with the surrounding contour toolpath. The calculation tolerances for the overlap detection can be configured in the project properties. In addition to current layer, it is possible to show the layer above or below. The neighboring layer will be drawn in gray. With this we can see how the current toolpaths are positioned in relation to those in the previous layer, as well as the next layer accordingly. The animate control can be used to move through the toolpaths in the specified processing order. This sorting order is usually applied in the post-processing JavaScript function. Moving the slider left or right controls the number of toolpath edges, which are drawn in the toolpath preview. Rulers can be enabled, which are shown in horizontal and vertical direction. By aligning an object in the view with a ruler, you can roughly read its size. Use the mouse wheel to zoom in and out. Hold the left mouse button to move the view in any direction. There are buttons here to manually update the toolpath preview to reflect changes in the pre-processing and toolpath creation script code. By default, the toolpath preview is updated automatically each time the project is compiled. Above the view window, there is a button to reset the view. You can also open a dialog from here to change the background color. The background color should not collide with colors of other items in the toolpath preview. By default, toolpaths are drawn in green. But within the script, a custom display color could be assigned to each toolpath. An image file can be exported, capturing the current toolpath preview. Only PNG files can be created at this point. Distances can be measured easily between two selected points. Click one point, then click another point. The measured distance persists even if the current layer is changed. Let's measure the distance between two hatching lines. Clicking on a toolpath segment selects the toolpath and the segment below the mouse is highlighted. In the context menu, the Toolpath Attributes dialog can be opened to watch the attributes of the selected toolpath. In the action history, we can see a list of actions which have happened to the toolpath. By double-clicking on a list entry, we can jump directly to the corresponding location in the JavaScript source code. We can see that BSID is the name of an attribute which has been set by the script, and indeed the toolpath has such an attribute. There is also a context menu entry to jump directly to the construction code of the selected toolpath. From within the context menu, you could also delete the current build part. The option is disabled here because there exists only one build part and it is not allowed to delete the last part. The two materials are declared in the script code. The toolpath result may change with the material, so you can select a material for the toolpath preview. The layer time is an estimation of the layer exposure time, generated in the script. The toolpath preview layer position can be entered directly. The arrow buttons apply a single step up or down. Or use the vertical slider to browse through the layers. Thanks for watching this video.